Hello. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my meal planning. So when I write my meal plan, I take out my handy dandy calendar that I've talked about before, and I check out the things that I have coming up that week. Like, when am I on a short time crunch for dinner because I have boot camp and then the kids have somewhere to be? Or do I want to go somewhere during the day and I just want dinner done and ready when I come home? So I use that to help me pick my dinners. And then I ask the other people in the house, what do you want for dinner one night? And I take a little twist of that. So the kids really love pork chops. So this week I found a recipe for pork tenderloin with a peach mint sauce from Primal Palate. And we're gonna have that Tuesday for dinner. And then on Wednesday, they like pasta. So I found a spaghetti squash recipe that was like a summer salad, also from the same website, from the same blog. And then I went to the grocery store and I bought everything. And the summer pasta salad needed diced cucumbers in it, but the cucumbers weren't the firmest when I bought them. So I just traded actually Monday's dinner for Wednesday's. So the day I came home with the cucumbers, they got chopped up, they got used, but it still fit in my plan. And then actually that meant that Monday's dinner getting moved to Wednesday was gonna be a faster dinner too, which was nice to turn it around that way. And then when it comes to breakfast, I like to ask the kids, what do you want this week for breakfast? But we're in camp mode, and they are allowed out of their room at 7 o'clock, and they need to have breakfast, but I am doing boot camp and my husband's already started working for the day. So we are having special oatmeal on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week because that is cooked. We call it special oatmeal. It's the refrigerated overnight oats that are from the Yumly blog. And I put them in the fridge, and then they're just there and ready for the kids in the morning. It doesn't take any prep. It just takes an adult to open the container. The kids can get their own spoons even, and then they're ready to eat. And then I asked my husband, what do you want for breakfast this week? I asked Tyler, what do you want for breakfast this week? And then I planned something for myself. And what happened this week is last week I came across a recipe that I really wanted, and so I saved it. I actually shared it on Facebook so that I would remember it. And then I just put all those ingredients on my grocery list, and that's what I'm having for breakfast this week. It's actually a soup. It is so good. And soup in June, first thing in the morning is okay because it's not too hot out yet. So that's just, I just keep it simple. We have a pretty full, so we have fajita night, a pork tenderloin night, the summer pasta night, a chicken mushroom stroganoff, and a lemon pepper salmon in the Instant Pot. So then it's okay, well, we need some kind of standby. So Saturday is breakfast. Breakfast for dinner, here you go. And then Sunday is marked down as open. It's gonna be, I have these hamburger patties that I get from Simple Grocer, and they're in the freezer and they cook up in 10 minutes from frozen, or we have leftovers, or Sunday is Father's Day and we will be at my grandfather's house, so we might not even be home for dinner. So it just I have some options. And lunch this week for my husband and I is leftovers. The kids, their lunches really don't change from summer, or from the school year, and a lot of their stuff is Amazon subscribe and save to the house. So it was already in the house. So then I take all my breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and I make a grocery list down here at the bottom for each thing that I need. And then I go to the grocery store and I'm all set because I have everything right here that I need. I throw in the extras like the kids' milk and their little things that they need for their lunches that I do buy at the grocery store, like nuts and cheese. So that's how I make a meal plan. I use my handy dandy schedule, and I use my nice little book here, and I just track everything, and it makes it easy. We oftentimes will post this list. I'll like pull it out of the book and we'll post it on the fridge. And then everybody knows what's for dinner. And what's great about everybody knowing what's for dinner is then people don't eat food that I have for a later dinner in the week like they don't make it too early. Like that's a dinner food. This is your lunch food. This is your dinner food. And it works really well for us. And then people know what's coming. I do like to involve the little kids in what we're having, because then it's not, oh, this is so gross, I don't want to eat it. No one complains about your choices. You don't complain about my choices. Somebody worked really hard in the kitchen to prepare this food for you. But every now and then I get this super tired kid that won't even take a plate. But you sit at the dinner table with us, we all sit together, and there's nothing else for dinner. If you decide later that you're hungry, maybe depending on the night, you might get some of dinner later, but most nights you just go to bed without food. And my kids are totally healthy. They eat plenty of food during the day. They are just fine. And you know, the next time I serve that same dish, suddenly they're a little more willing to try it. So that is my little tidbit for you today, is all on how I do my meal planning. I'd love to hear if you have any tips or tricks. Are you the type that has the Monday night is meatless and Tuesday is taco themed? Do you plan it up that way? Or do you, I used to, when Mike was home more often, I'd buy like 5 chicken breasts for him for lunch. And I would put barbecue sauce on one, I would put olive oil with like salt, pepper, oregano on another, I would put some kind of like teriyaki soy glaze on one. And so each chicken breast or pork chop or steak would have a different seasoning. So then every day he ate chicken for lunch, but it was cooked a different way. And a lot of times he would even eat the same vegetable with it every day. But again, because they were cooked, and you just throw them on a baking sheet in the oven or you throw them in the grill, they're all done all at the same time. It's super easy, but you don't feel like you're eating the same thing over and over. So that's another good one. Some people like to have like, this is my Instant Pot night and this is my grill night. I would just love to hear, how do you work out your meal plan? Let me know in the comments. Have a great day.